Oh, oh my God. Oh my.
Is it worse than you remember it?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today, we welcome him back to the hot seat. It's T-Pain. He's a bona fide hitmaker, two-time Grammy Award winner, and has close to 50 Billboard-charting bops to his name. His latest single is Get Up, and today he's back for another go-round with the Wings of Death. T-Pain, welcome back to Hot Ones.
What's happening, brother? How are you?
I'm doing good. If I recall correctly, last time around, you coated your stomach with milk to help fight the spice. Are you doing anything creative this time around?
I am doing something creative this time. I have my milk on deck, but I also have, and this is scientific fact right here, that this is going to help. I also have slightly chilled tequila. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pre-mess up my stomach, and then the wings should have zero effects. There we go. All right, let's do it. Oh, the classic. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
So earlier this month, you became somewhat of an internet folk hero by opening up your catalog of beats, at least the most recent ones, to streamers who want to use them for free on Twitch. As someone with a shrewd understanding of both video game streaming and the music industry, what do you make of this recent wave of copyright takedowns that have swept across platforms like YouTube and Twitch?
I don't know what the whole thing is, man. I mean, it's really free promotion for all of us, artists and labels alike. And the crazy thing is, whenever labels need promotion for their artists or anything like that, they always hit up gamers. If you need the streamers, don't disable them. I don't think it's fair what they're doing, but luckily you have artists like myself and a couple other DJs coming to the aid of streamers and stuff like that. So, it sucks, but, we also got some good people in this industry.
What makes Animal Crossing the ultimate toilet game?
It's not a lot of stress. You can do things at your own pace. You're actually already living that life right now. What makes it the ultimate toilet game right now is that it's a quarantine game. You're paying bills, you're staying home, you're making sure everybody else in your neighborhood is good, and that's exactly what Animal Crossing is. And if we were in the hustle and bustle, if I was on planes and stuff like that, then it wouldn't be as fascinating to me. But Animal Crossing is just life simulator right now. It's so green. Oh, God. Oh, that's good, though. It's not bad.
So these versus battles on Instagram Live have become a real staple of quarantine, and then your Club Banger Showdown that was 2.5 hours long with Lil Jon was definitely one of the highlights. How do you go about putting together your set list? Like, you have to be strategic on some level and think about trap songs and how to set up the next thing.
Yeah, it was actually a whole process of, thinking about what John is going to play. And, it's like any other competition, man. You got to kind of look at the highlights. He's been a DJ for God knows how long. So I had a lot of highlight reels that I could pull up of Lil Jon to see what his favorite songs and players. And me and my whole team kind of got together and kind of put together like a bracket list of what we thought was coming next and what we thought was going to be played after what I played. But the whole thing really depended on who was going first, because we didn't work that out beforehand. So I had to make sure that John wasn't going to dust me right at the beginning. So I had the bangers ready, but I had another list ready to go just in case he wanted to go first. If he would have went first, I would have dusted him.
There's this constant debate about matchups that fans want to see, whether it's like Nas versus Jay-Z or Diddy versus Dr. Dre. What's an underrated matchup that no one's talking about but should?
I wouldn't say it wouldn't be fair, but it'd be kind of weird. I'd like to see Andre 3000 go against Big Boy. Not only do they both have separate careers, but they also did that double CD, the Speaker Box and the Love Below. I would love to see those albums go head to head. I think that's one that people aren't thinking is a good matchup, but I very much like to see both of them together, talking to each other again at the very least. That's a weird taste. Oh, it's hot too. Nope, don't you do it. Don't you say a goddamn word.
Hey, working at your pace, my friend.
Okay. It's getting there. Oh, God, I'm so glad y'all don't have us eat these whole wings.
So anyone that's ever heard Buy You a Drink knows that it's obviously objectively a smacker, but I'm curious, just from a musical perspective, are there details in that song that you think propelled it to its level of popularity?
When I made the beat, I didn't think it was going to be like a giant song, but when I started writing the lyrics and started putting in lyrics from other people's songs, I think that really propelled it to be like, oh my God, this has all my favorite songs in one dope song. So once I made it, I was so proud of it. I walked into Chris Brown's studio and showed it to Chris Brown, and he tried to take it from me. He was like, oh my God. He looked at his manager like, we gotta get this on my album. And I was like, yeah, man, for sure. Nah, whatever you want. And I was just defeated at the time. And then as soon as I left out that room, man, I was like, he's not ever hearing that song again until it come out. I'm never gonna show him that song again. It was my fault for being too excited. I know Chris wanted that song. I'm sorry, Chris. I love you, man, but I needed that one, brother. Oh, boy. I can't really taste that. Yes, I can. Oh, shit. Where? Oh.
You see musicians flex Phantoms all the time, but I've never seen anyone ride as hard for budget compacts the way that you do. Why are Scion XBs and Mini Coopers, why are they so special to you?
It's just too much. Sometimes it's too much. I can floor my Mini Cooper for 20 minutes on the highway, just pedal to the metal, going super fast, over 100 miles an hour. Totally fine. Let you floor a Bugatti for 30 seconds. Now you got to replace radiators. Each radiator is 25 grand, and there's 4 of them in the car. But if you break one, you got to replace all of them. What is that? What German? What? Come on! What is that? Owning expensive cars, it's the worst. I hate it, and I don't know why we moved into that, and I don't know why rappers before me made me think it was going to be easy peasy. Especially if you got 19 of them. That was not fun. I had a Bentley GT. I had it for one day. I parked it at the studio so I could go out of town and come back the next day. Came back the next day, whole studio flooded out. Whole thing. My car was underwater. And let me tell you, if that would have happened in a Mini Cooper, I would have had another Mini Cooper the next day. But being that it was a Bentley GTC, there was no fixing it. Couldn't get it fixed. Had to let it go. I bought a Bentley, couldn't get any money back, flooded out. Nobody wanted to fix it. It was too water damaged. Bentley out the door. Just stupid. We may have sauced these too much. Los Calientes Rojo. You gotta roll that R, man. You gotta figure it out.
Rojo.
No. That's really good.
So you've long been one of the culinary world's most underrated thinkers, and last time around, we explored some of your amazing food takes that you delivered to the internet. This first one really hit home for me because there was a time where one time I ate a taco from the top and the internet roasted me for literally months on end. And recently you tweeted, motherfuckers trying to tell me I'm the wrong one because I eat burritos sideways. I'm not gonna be a part of your liberal society, cuz people care way too much about how you eat something, you know?
Yeah, it's really crazy, man. I don't see how it's gonna affect anybody else's life. But the good thing is that you know, I try to tell people of why I do that, because when you eat a burrito sideways, it turns into a taco eventually. So you can't devalue my thoughts because you've been taught to eat your things a certain way. I'm sure there are people out there that eat burritos regularly in front of people. Then they go and try my method and like, oh my God, this is much better, but I can never show anyone. And that's just not cool, man. Be proud of how you eat burritos.
Ever notice how long it takes to leave a restaurant? Like from the second you're ready to leave, time it next time. See how long it takes.
Okay, while you're eating, waitress or waiter is there nonstop. They won't let you eat. They keep talking to you while you got a mouthful of food. How's everything tasting? I'm eating it. I haven't spit it out yet. This should be indication from across the room that I'm fine. But then when you're done, all the plates are empty. Everybody's down. They're just chilling. Nobody has their hands on the table anymore. The restaurant just shuts down. Nobody's there anymore. Nobody's coming to see how was it. Here's your check. Do you guys want anything else? Do you want to order the souffle? That's going to take 45 minutes, but it's okay if you wait. Nobody wants to come at that point. And then it takes like double the time it took for you to eat, for you to leave. And it's just the weirdest thing in the world.
All right, one more for you, T-Pain. Bro, I just ate a $200 chicken nugget.
That was an experience. I was at a company called Just. What they were doing were making vegan food products like eggs, chicken nuggets, and things out of cells of living animals. And that process is so extensive and so elaborate that each chicken nugget at that moment was $200. And they make eggs from the same process. Nothing's different about it. It's just you don't have to murder an animal every time you want to eat it. So it was actually pretty cool. It was actually really good. Seafire Gourmet Reaper. That don't make any sense. How do you know pick these? What's the process of picking hot dogs?
So I'm happy you asked that. We have like a.
Oh no! That was a creeper. Oh fuck!
We have a hot sauce plug, Noah from Heatonist. He helps us figure this out every year.
Noah, we ain't friends, bro. Wait! Oh my God!
So when you won the Masked Singer as the one-eyed monster, you described it as an F you everybody moment.
Oh, Sean! When I won the Masked Singer, to the people that didn't know what I was capable of, and I've had over the years, you can imagine, oh my God, my spit is spicy. What is going on? Over the years, you can imagine how many people have been calling me the auto-tune guy. All I know how to do is do auto-tune. I don't really have any talent. They don't know that I've been producing all my albums and producing and writing for other people. So when I took that mask off, it was like, oh my God. It was just a great moment. Like, that's right, fucking asshole. This is how this works. Oh, I should have cheated. Why did I do this correctly? I should have.
We could not police it.
Why the fuck did we
You really are on the honor system.
Put the same hot sauce on all of them. Do that. Oh my God. What are you gonna come check? Oh my God. This is so stupid. Okay. We're trying to keep the integrity of the show, John. That's why, because we love you, man.
I know.
Careful
around your eyes. Careful around your eyes.
Yeah, I just wiped my mouth with that same thing. This is not going to be good in about 20 seconds. Go ahead, though. Keep going.
All right, let's move on. We'll keep it moving. This is Thor's hammer. Thor's hammer in the seventh spot. Hammer. It's very hot. Very hot.
Oh my God.
So this year marks the 10-year anniversary of Freaknik the Musical, an animated special about the infamous Atlanta Street Festival that you produce and starred in for Adult Swim. As someone who loves cartoons more than anyone I've ever met in my life, where does that particular project stack up against some of your other major accomplishments?
Grammys, okay, that's other people judging what you do and other people coming together and saying who's better at what, but having something in your mind and having something come out the way that you imagined it, and it be so successful that we had 2 million more viewers than a particular award show that was happening at the same time. I think that was one of my crowning achievements, man. It was pretty good. It was good.
Do you have a Mount Rushmore of cartoons, a top 4 of all time?
Ooh wee. Chowder, My Hero Academia, Squidbillies, Rick and Morty is in there for sure. No question. I am running out of napkins. This is
Well, I don't know if you recall this one. This is The Bomb Beyond Insanity at the 8th spot.
My tears burn. I don't know why that's happening. My tears are burning my skin. Oh, it tastes like gas. Oh no!
Whew.
Oh no! Fuck you, Noah.
So I've heard that when you go to a strip club, you'll have the manager turn all of the TVs in your section onto Cartoon Network. What are some other moves that separate a veteran in the strip club from a noob?
Spending money when you don't have to. There's no reason to spend as much money, especially if you know you're gonna do something later. Woo! This is so much worse than last time.
Are you in Atlanta right now?
Yeah.
We shot Hot Ones, the game show in Atlanta. What can you tell people about the Claremont Lounge?
It's the best strip club ever known to man. There's an 80-year-old stripper in there, and she fucking works it, boy. Oh, she wears the tidy whities and all. That's good. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
This might be the hardest question that we asked this entire interview, but to put you on the spot, what do you think is the single greatest all-time T-Pain strip club anthem?
Long lap dance song for sure. It's the longest one, and it'll get you the most out of your. It'll get you most out of your dance. Okay. I don't think. I think this get worse. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So you've been through all the highs and lows that you would expect from somebody who spent 15 years in the music industry, but the thing that I admire about you most is that somehow, some way, you're able to grow through these moments and come out with a fresh and new perspective. How do you view the role of a record label in 2020? There seems to be so much tension between artist and label, but nothing really changes. The model stays the same.
I think the world of information has grown so much. Oh my God. The world of information has grown so much that artists can now see what the labels have been doing and how they've been making money. It was a secret for a long time. But now, I think that artists know what the labels are doing and how they're making money, that the labels have become unnecessary in success. The artists have realized that what labels do isn't some superhuman power that is just unavailable to everybody else. And I think that that is where artists are at this point. This sucks. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Here's it.
Cheers.
Okay. Okay.
All right, T-Pain, here we are on the last stop in the show. And I know that you've been pushed to the brink today, but one thing that I love about you is that you are the fun guy. You're always so much fun. And I remember the first time that you came into the studio, you were like, hey, Sean, what's up? You'd already seen all the episodes. You knew exactly where you were in the line, and I'll never forget that about you. I'll never forget that about you. So now, coming back here and doing it a second time, dying, stomach twisting, sweating from the face.
Yep.
As someone who's able to find the fun in everything, what do you find fun about this?
The interview part, man. Just you, Sean. And you as a person, man. You know, it's usually on stuff like this, the host wouldn't do it at all. The fact that you do it with people and the fact that you are our actual friends and you actually look after us and stuff like that, man, I think it's you that makes this show so damn great, man. It's, you know, we do interview on top of interview on top of interview every day. And it's great that I can agree to do an interview with you because you actually go deeper into things. You actually do the challenge with us. You actually give a shit if we are throwing up or not. It's a level of respect between interviewer and interviewee. So it's you that does this whole thing, man. It's you that makes this fun, and you're just such a cool fucking guy. And I think we all just love you more so than doing this dumb shit.
You know, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm really touched by that. And thank you so much. You've always got a friend in me.
Absolutely.
And now it is my honor, T-Pain, to roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, or possibly a camera B if you've set one up, let the people know what you have going on in your life.
You know, right now, pain and torment. There's a new single, Get Up. All proceeds. Oh my God! How did it get worse? All proceeds go to crime survivors for safety and justice. It's an organization that I've been dealing with for a while, and make sure you go to pizzlepack.com if you want that DMCA free music for your streaming purposes for Twitch, Mixer, Facebook gaming, YouTube, whatever you want. Oh my God. I hope you guys are safe, corona free. And if not, then I hope you guys get better. I love you all. Love you, Sean. Oh, Jesus. Fuck you, Noah.
Hey, what's going on, Hot Ones fans? This is Sean Evans checking in with one camera guy. How you doing, Steven? You good?
Good.
Steven's good. There's no one else in this building except for the two of us. It is locked down over here. But you know what? The Pepperdome is open for all new episodes of Hot Ones, the game show, Tuesdays on True TV. The Pepperdome. See you there, if you dare.